It's your boy, Marquio. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today, we got Michael Jackson vs. Prince. Beef. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a real Michael Jackson fan. Ever since I grew up, I was always hipped on Mike. Music. His music videos. From Just Dance on the Wii. I'm really a Michael Jackson fan, man. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't listen to Prince like that. I don't really know too many songs of Prince. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really hipped on him like that, but I heard he was a pretty good artist and stuff like that, and I just know him and Michael Jackson had beef or had, you know, a little situation going on. So we gonna see what old dude finna talk about in this video. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and they get straight to that video.
Oh, you thought the messiest music beef with Drake versus Kendrick? Nah, that was Michael Jackson versus Prince. You see, Prince had a problem, and it all started at this James Brown concert. Prince pulled up to the show. Now, Prince not really known like that yet. He just coming up. He's sitting in the concert. He said, man, this thing lit. He started hearing people whispering, look, Michael Jackson over there, Michael Jackson over there. Now, you gotta understand, Michael Jackson has been a star his whole life. He wasn't Michael Jackson yet, but like he was still a star. James Brown obviously recognizes him. James Brown has known him since Michael Jackson was looking. James Brown said, Michael, what you doing down there? Come up on stage. Michael says, me? Michael pulls up on stage. The whole time, Prince still watching. He in the crowd. Remember that? James said, come on, Mike, you gotta sing something for us. Mike says, stop it. I can't hear you. He turns into Mike Jack. Bro starts going insane on stage. Keep bro's leg orientation. You know he was killing it. Look at James Brown. He going down. And that's the king. Now here's the first time things start to get wicked. It's going to get wicked 3 times throughout this video. I told you it was messy. Michael Jackson hugs James. He said, man, appreciate you. There's an artist named Prince out there. Can you invite him on stage? This is the exact moment Michael Jackson whispers this to James Brown. He says, invite Prince on stage. James said, who? Mike said, his name is Prince. Just invite him on stage for me real quick. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, that was really nice of Michael Jackson. And you see, all throughout their careers, the media had been putting them against each other. Michael Jackson said, why does me? The media said, Prince, keep the title. So that night, Michael Jackson said, all right, we're going to find out who really liked that. And Michael Jackson knows what he just did on stage. There ain't no following that. Plus, on top of everything, Michael Jackson understood that the audience was James Brown fans. And James Brown was basically passing the torch to Michael Jackson, saying Michael Jackson is next up. If you like James Brown, you'll probably like Michael Jackson. Prince, very experimental, very avant-garde. Might not be the right crowd. See, while everyone was cheering Michael and Prince for playing a game of chess, Prince is in the audience understanding what Michael's doing, saying, ooh. He looks at one of his backup singers. He says, what do I do up there? She goes, I don't know. So James Brown calls Prince up. Prince goes up and, well, he embarrasses himself in front of his idol, James Brown. Look at James Brown's face. He said, oh, and it's worse than you think. He starts playing the guitar, but he doesn't really know what to play, so he stops. He then takes off his shirt. And he screams into the mic. Everyone like, oh, nobody feeling it. So Prince tries to lead a stage. He grabs on a lamppost and it falls. And he falls on the stage. Everyone like, oh, damn, Prince said. Michael said. Prince said, oh, it's on now. Word on the street from Quincy Jones. Prince tries to run over Michael Jackson in the parking lot with his motorcycle. Michael Jackson spun around. He said, oh, can't touch me. Prince riding away.
Is that really
see you on the charts, Mike. Oh, when he saw him on the charts, all right. But Prince, like everybody else, was looking up. See, Mike Jack had just dropped Thriller. The comparison stopped. It was Michael Jackson and everyone else. Prince said, I ain't going out like that. Since Michael Jackson made Thriller like a movie style, Prince decides to drop a movie of his own, Purple Rain, and it was a masterpiece. The comparison started up again. And here's where things start to get wicked part 2. Michael Jackson said, yo, this is so weird. Look, somebody call Prince and invite him to come sing with us on We Are the World, a huge charitable song sung by the biggest artists at the time. They all came together to sing this song. They call up Prince. In fact, Lionel Richie calls Prince. Prince says, I need my own room. Lana said, I got the biggest artist in the world in one room. I can't give you your own separate room. How that finna look? Prince said, oh, okay. well, I guess I could just play guitar though. I don't really want to sing with everybody. Lionel said, I got the biggest guitarist in the world, Bob Dylan and them. What you talking about? Like, no, bro, we need you on the vocals. I said, first of all,
wait.
Second of all, I just can't do it then. Blessings. Good luck with Africa and them. Lionel Richie said, but here's what I can do. I can have you next to Michael. Lionel Richie said, Prince ain't like that. Prince hangs up. So everyone's pissed at Prince because they're like, why wasn't he on the song with everybody? Does that look like Marcus Houston to you? Am I tripping? That's beside the point. Everybody pissed at Prince. Prince comes out with an interview later and he explains like he's really shy. He's like, if he was up there with all those great artists, he's like, he probably would have just froze up. And to be fair, Prince wasn't interested. This was him when they invited him on stage to sing We Are the World at an award show.
Look at him, bro.
Sitting there looking at his lollipop. Quincy Jones tries to give Prince the mic. Prince said, He takes out his lollipop and offers it to Quincy. Quincy Jones pulls up the mic. He said, look, I don't know what's going on with you and Prince, but enough is enough. Mike said, I don't know what's going on with me and Prince neither. Quincy said, look, why don't you and Prince just hop on a song together? I'll produce it. And that song's name was Bad. So Quincy hits up Prince. He said, look, I got a song called Bad I want you and Mike to do. So Quincy invites them both to the crib. Here's where things start to get wicked. Part 3.
That could have happened.
Prince and Mike both pull up. Quincy said, look. So Prince said, let me stop you right there. So the opening line is, your butt is mine. Who's gonna sing that part? Quincy said, well, of course, Michael Jackson. Prince said, who you going to be singing to?
They messy, yo.
Like the person he's going against. Wesley Snipes' character in Bad was actually supposed to be Prince.
Your butt is mine?
Nah. Michael said, Prince, it's just a
song.
Chill. Prince said, don't tell me to chill. Michael said, man, I'll tell you to chill if I want to tell you to chill, boy. Michael Jackson's voice can get pretty deep. Prince said, boy, my voice already deep. Now what? Quincy said, y'all gotta chill, bro. Not in my house, y'all. Prince leaves. It's safe to say he did not do the song, but he makes his own version of the song and sends it to Michael anyway, basically saying, this is how it should sound. Michael said, ooh, that boy go, ooh. When Michael made this cover, he was probably thinking about Prince. Damn, them boys was fighting. Now, here's something else I found really interesting that I think applies to the story. Prince, this is way before Prince is famous too. He went out with Michael Jackson a few times because he was going out with Michael Jackson's older sister, rather, LaToya Jackson. Everyone had a crush on LaToya Jackson. Prince pulled up to her, again, way before he's famous. He said, you know what? I got pictures of you. I'm in love with you. She said, look, I'm a strict Jehovah's Witness, which Michael Jackson's family was, strict Jehovah's Witness. And she's like, I don't really date like that, but we can kind of go out skating and, I'm going to bring my brothers and all that. Michael Jackson and his brothers pull up. They see Prince. They hung out a few times. So Michael Jackson knew of Prince even before, the whole rivalry really started in the media. And why I mention this is, I'm going to mention one more thing. Michael Jackson and Prince are also like a few months apart, and they're from the same area, the Midwest United States. They lived in close areas, proximities from each other. So if you think about it, Prince dated his sister. He always knew about Prince. He knew Prince was a super talented, good-looking guy. Michael Jackson, super talented, good-looking guy. They're from the same area, have pretty much the same birthdays. Like, people were always gonna compare them. They had so much in common that a rivalry is inevitable if you think about it. Now, throughout the years, they would still troll each other, and it was mainly Prince trolling Michael Jackson. Like, he would pull up to Michael Jackson's concerts with his hood on so he wouldn't, get any attention. Then he would be like, you know what, screw it, take his hood off and start running, right? The whole crowd looking at Prince while Michael Jackson's on stage performing. Michael Jackson's like, ooh. Multiple celebrities come out and say, like, when they're hanging out with either one of them, like Michael Jackson or Prince, and the other person, like, walk by, like, let's say Chris Tucker was hanging out with Michael Jackson. He said when Prince was walking by, Prince just stared at them, like, what are you doing here type thing. It wasn't, like, evil, but it was, and then, at the end of the night, Prince, like, walks up to them, and he was like, Michael. But then you gotta understand this, these two had great respect for each other's talent. Even though they were beefing, they're musicians first, so they knew the other person was like that. And the day Prince found out Michael Jackson passed away, he canceled all the rehearsals for his concert and locked himself in his room for days. He was heartbroken because even though they weren't the best of friends, they probably understood each other more than anyone in the world understood them. And of course, Prince passed away in 2016, so rest in peace to both.
Yeah, rest in peace to Mike and Prince, man. But I didn't know they beef was really like that. I knew they beef, but I didn't never watch the story. Is this true, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments, is this true? damn, bro. That's super crazy to me. Like, I didn't know they beef was like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though, shout out to Prince, rest in peace to him, but I really wasn't like. Maybe I gotta get more down into my history of like him and other people. Like, I never listened to James Brown like that either. I'm gonna listen to James Brown, Prince tonight. But I don't think nobody will ever top Michael Jackson ever in history. You know what I'm saying? What Michael Jackson did for us. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But like, y'all let me know in the comments though, is this story true or what? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. Like, do y'all think that's like the greatest beef in the music game ever? Y'all think it's better than the Drake Kendrick? Y'all think it's better than the Biggie and Tupac? Y'all let me know, man, because it gets real deep. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Prince, I just never had the chance to, like, just see how Prince life was. I knew he was a very popular artist, superstar. Like, I'd seen pictures, I seen little clips, like him playing the guitar and stuff like that. But like what really made him and Michael Jackson beef with each other? To have beef with each other. I really want to understand that. Y'all let me know in the comments, because it might be some documentary or something out there y'all already watch. I ain't watch. You know what I'm saying? I never watched a video of them beefing. I just heard it. I never said, let me look up. But today I just wanted to see like what was really going on. And the way he making it sound, it kind of sound like iffy, but then it sound like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comments. And y'all let me know in the comments how y'all really feel about that beef, like, and who y'all think is better, Michael Jackson or Prince in their prime. Who y'all listening to? If y'all only had one artist to listen to and it's between them two, who you listening to? Y'all let me know. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully y'all having a wonderful, blessed day. You know what I'm saying? Continue to keep being positive. You know? Live life to the fullest. It's people out here that's passing away, your loved ones, your friends. Make sure y'all cherish those moments with the people that you love, because time is ticking, bro. Real talk, time is ticking. Anybody can go any time of the day. You never know. So stay healthy though. Stay healthy, stay positive, stay out the way, and love your loved ones. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about all that situation, and let me know what else I should watch. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, and your boy Markio is out.